What if you've been searching for wealth in all the wrong places? What if there's a jewel hidden deep inside you, and you could only find it once you let go? And what if one story could shift your path from accumulation to liberation? Would you dare to listen? Long ago, in the ancient city by the sacred Ganges River, there lived a merchant named Tananda. He was the very symbol of success. His mansions were like palaces, his vaults overflowed with gold, and his merchant ships sailed endlessly across seas. But no one knew that behind his smile during feasts lay endless sleepless nights. He feared betrayal. He feared business failure. He feared that old age would come too soon and sweep away his empire like sand slipping through his fingers. One night, as the candles flickered out and distant songs echoed like ghosts of emptiness, Tananda whispered to himself, "I have everything, yet not a single day of peace. Am I truly wealthy, or am I imprisoned by what I own?" The next morning, he heard of a great monk, Mahakashyapa, the one entrusted by the Buddha to carry on his legacy of insight. Without hesitation, Tananda left his mansion. He took no gold, no guards, only himself, like a man searching not for wisdom, but for himself. Upon reaching the monastery, he was met with a world entirely different from his own. No noise, no grandeur, just silence, birdsong, and the rhythmic breath of monks deep in meditation. Mahakashyapa welcomed him with eyes that seemed to see through every mask. Tananda bowed deeply and said, "Venerable Master, I have spent my life accumulating riches, yet I have never tasted peace. Please show me, what is true wealth?" Mahakashyapa simply smiled and replied, "Walk with me." They strolled through a quiet forest to a bend in the river, where sunlight shimmered gently on the water. There sat a fisherman mending an old net. His hut was humble. Beside him, a pot of rice simmered. A young girl played in the sand, and his wife sang softly as she swept the yard. Tananda furrowed his brow. This man had nothing, and yet he looked utterly at peace. The monk turned to the fisherman and asked, "My friend, are you happy with your life?" The man smiled warmly. "Yes, master. I have a loving wife, healthy children, the river gives us fish, and we sleep beneath the stars. What more could I ask for?" Mahakashyapa then turned to Tananda and said, "You see, this man owns no vaults of gold, yet his heart is full. He needs no locks, for no thief can steal his peace." Tananda stood silently. The monk continued, "You may own a city, but if your heart is restless with greed, fear, and attachment, then even a palace cannot offer you rest. But if your heart knows contentment, then even a tree's shade is a kingdom." That night, Tananda didn't return home. He meditated beside the monks, for the first time feeling each breath like a drop of cool water soothing decades of inner thirst. He began to learn the art of letting go, of expectations, of attachments, of the endless need to prove himself. He used his wealth to build bridges, dig wells, and offer shelter to the homeless. But more importantly, he no longer needed recognition or praise. He gave, because giving brought joy, not validation. And then, he became truly wealthy. Not because he had more, but because he no longer needed more. In this world, the poorest man is not the one who lacks possessions, but the one who never feels enough. And the richest is not the one who has the most, but the one who can smile, even when there's nothing left to hold on to. If you're searching for wealth, look within. The jewel you've been chasing may not be hidden in chests or banks, but in a heart filled with gratitude and release. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Golden Bell Dharma. If this story awakens something within you, leave us a comment, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more timeless insights. True wealth is not about having more. It's about needing less. Live simply, be grateful, and you'll live free.